All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about how to network if you are a beginner in business. If you're new to business, there's a different strategy for networking than if you're more established. Because when you're more established, you're normally looking for people who can help you to distribute your product more, to market your product more, to help you grow and get more established so you're ready to scale. If you're already ready to scale, then you're talking to distributors, you're talking to all of these other bigger businesses. You might be looking for more investment so that you can really scale and ramp up production. But for a beginner, we're looking for a few different things. With networking in general, I always say there are three things that you're normally looking for. One is knowledge, two is connections, and three is opportunity. You guys will probably hear me say this in a lot of videos, but the thing is, if you're trying to level up, if you're level 9 and you're trying to get to level 10, the reason you aren't at level 10 yet is because you don't know how to get there. You've never been there. If you knew how to get there, you'd already be there. And so the thing is, when you're trying to level up, you either need new knowledge, new connections, or new opportunities. Because sometimes you already do, yes, have the knowledge to get there, but you don't have an opportunity to launch you there or the connection to actually make your desired plan happen. So, with beginning networking, if you're new to networking, if you don't already have a network of connections, if you don't already have a list of people or a book of contacts or contacts in your phone that are useful, all right, I'm going to stress that, useful. It doesn't matter if you know Jeff Bezos if he'll never take your call. So you need useful connections, people that are actually in your industry. If it's the beginning and you don't have any idea where you're headed, well, then connect with everybody, talk with everybody. And the main reason that you're trying to do that is the other two. One is knowledge and the other is opportunity. And I would say let's definitely focus on opportunity for today. Because right now, if you're trying to actually build a business, you need to actually create some sort of an income that is going to be reoccurring, coming in monthly, that you don't have to keep earning. You want it to be something that you earn once and it keeps paying you forever. If you're looking for these opportunities, start asking around, start looking in the docs, start looking in the chats, ask people who is looking to grow their business that has an opportunity where if you can help them to actually create value, they are willing to pay you on a regular basis for creating that value. So, what we're looking for right now, if you're new to business, is you want to create that establish that base security where you have money coming in. So opportunities. If you're looking for opportunities, it's going to be something that's probably affiliate. And you also want it to be reoccurring. You want it to be money. Don't be trading likes and posts and swaps. It doesn't help you get to your goal. Keep your mind on the goal. Whatever you want, if it's money, if it's success, if it's connection, that's great. But make sure you aren't just giving in to different kinds of compensation that aren't actually getting you where you want to go. With knowledge, this one is crucial if you're really, really just starting out. Because if you really are, let's say you didn't go to college and you don't really want to, you just want to figure out business, you got a long way to go in the knowledge department. And that usually comes through experience. But luckily you're here. Luckily we have these videos you can go through and you can watch them all. It'll give you a really great framework that you can start filling in so that you can actually figure out what you want to do, where you want to go, and how you want to get there. But with more knowledge, it's going to give you more options. It's going to give you more ideas. Make sure you don't get drowned out in the options. But the three things that you're looking for with these in networking is these three things. So the biggest thing is have goals, have action items. With knowledge, what are three questions that you ask everybody? What's a follow-up that you can ask to make sure it's a useful contact? Hey, if I ever find somebody, hey, you work in real estate. If I ever find somebody looking for a home, is there any way that I could do business with you by bringing you an interested customer? Wow, now you just found a new opportunity because you found a useful connection. And because you have the knowledge that you may find later on, asking them, hey, if I was going to find somebody, how would that probably happen? You'd say, well, you normally send out a message on your social media to all your friends saying, is anybody looking to buy a house? I've got a friend who is, selling a gorgeous home if anybody's interested. And then you're going to bring him a couple of interested buyers, and now you've created value and you may now have an opportunity to make some money. So connect with people, ask what they do, ask all the discovery questions that you can, anything you can. How long have they been doing it? Where did they do it? Why did they do it? How successful have they been? How far do they want to take it? What are their goals for this year, for next year? How are those goals going so far? Get very curious, and then try and find some way you can work together. Talk to them about collaboration, about, even if your industries are very different, at the very least, could you help connect each other with somebody else that could potentially be a benefit? And then with those opportunities, fulfill quickly. This is where so many people get stuck. They find an opportunity, they hear of an opportunity, and they take no action. So, guys, as a beginner in networking, jump in, learn as much as you can, try and really actually make a connection, something you can work with, and then jump on those opportunities and chase them. It is going to lead you to being a world-class networker and somebody who's very, very successful.